Hey everybody, how you doing this morning? Or this afternoon. I'm in the Sioux, loading. Got here like 11 o'clock last night. Couldn't get loaded though because I didn't have my numbers. So, come over here this morning. Over this shitty morning, some asshole backed into my trains while I was backed in the door. Hit my brand new trailer, scratched the rub rail, and broke through the ropes. It's partially my fault though. Wasn't over far enough. Didn't give the guy enough room to back in, but still, the guy didn't even, he didn't say nothing. Come say nothing to me. Like move over or whatever. He just backed in and just decided to hit the trailer instead. Then what pissed me off was he didn't even apologize. I know it's partially my fault too, but fuck. Whoops, excuse my language. Should have at least said sorry. People just don't have no common sense these days. I even said to the guy, I know it was partially my fault. It should have been over further. Couldn't see nothing backing in the door. During the day, man, it's dark back there. I don't care what anybody says. I wear glasses, and my glasses were all tinted up, and when I took my glasses off to try and back in, I still couldn't see nothing. And my mirrors are all clean. You know what I mean? There was no reason for just hitting my trailer, though, and then not even apologizing. I wouldn't even have said anything. The guy would have said, I'm sorry. But I got a big scratch in the damn rub rail, and the ropes are easy enough to replace. That's nothing, but brand new set of trains, man. Now the rub rail's all bent. So, and of course, these truck drivers nowadays, that's the way they think. That's their mentality. Well, if I wouldn't have been where I was sitting, then I wouldn't have hit you. You know what? That may be true. But at the end of the day, he's the one in control of that truck. I'm not driving that truck. He is. If he knows that I'm over too far and he can't get in, then why the hell is he even trying? He should have got out of his truck and come and said something to me, and then I would have moved over. At the end of the day, he's the one that is in control of that damn truck. So at the end of the day, it's his fault. But all it took was an apology. That's all he had to say. And then, of course, he waited till he got on the CB, Mr. Tough Guy. But then when I said something to him to come back and say it to my face, of course, he didn't do that. Everybody's a big tough guy in the CB. So, ruined my day already. I'll get over it. I don't know if the boss will get over it, though. It's not bad. It's not, but still a brand new set of trains, man. You don't just back into someone's truck and then just leave like nothing happened. That's like, if you backed into somebody's car, would you just take off? With no repercussions? The guy just left like it was nothing. So that's alright. I'll get his name and shit off to security when I leave. This way, if the boss has to call his boss and figure something out, whatever. So anyway, I got one coil on. I got to come to another door here to load the second one up. Load the second one up, and then according to my paperwork, this stuff's going to sault, Quebec. So I guess I'll see when I get my bills. This is the loading paperwork. That might be just who bought it. It says right on there, though, shipped to LaSalle, Quebec. So I don't know. It's Nova Steel, which they have a place down in Stony Creek too. So it might just be who bought it, and it's actually going to Stony Creek. Damn, man. Can't get it out of my head now. It's just ruined my whole day. It's like that video I watched this morning. Some guy trucking down the road. Some car comes up, wants to get over in front of him, and instead of just tapping the brakes a bit, let the car go, he keeps on. He actually accelerates to try and stop the car from going, and the car comes over. He hits the car. Didn't kill nobody, thank God. Turned the car sideways and pushed it down the road. And it's stupid. It's just so stupid. For the 10 seconds it would have taken to back out of it a little bit, let the guy in. Nobody has any courtesy anymore, man. He's supposed to be the professional, you know, and he made himself look like an ass, as far as I'm concerned. And if he gets fired, I wouldn't be surprised. If it was my truck and I saw that footage, I'd fire the guy. You know, cause all that damage to my truck and to that car. Maybe even kill somebody. For what? To not let the car in front of you? It's just stupid, man. I've seen guys push people off into a ditch. You know? Push cars off into ditches. For what? You know? They don't even think that could be their daughter in that car driving that thing. You know? Or their mom or something. You know? You gotta think, man. We're supposed to be the professionals out here. And, got guys act like that, man. Same with the tailgating. Tailgating people in trucks, it drives me crazy, man. We get, 5 feet, 10 feet off some guy's bumper in a car because they won't move, so they're going to risk killing somebody and going to prison for the rest of their lives because somebody won't move out of their way because they're in such a big hurry. These are the kind of drivers that we deal with these days. And it's not even these days. I've been driving 21 years now, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to do it when I was a rookie. But there's a lot of guys out here that aren't rookies that still do it too. I don't do it no more. I learned my lesson. Somebody said that to me one day. What if that was your daughter in that car and you were doing that? I don't do that no more. Plenty of guys that do. Same with turn signals. I'm just ran. Turn signals is another thing that drives me crazy. People don't use the turn signals. It's like the guy has an attitude. Tries, he comes up, passes you, and just gets over in your lane in front of you, no turn signal, and like, what the hell's up your ass? You gotta act like that. These are grown men and women. Oh well, that's enough of my rant. Anyway, I'm gonna load this coil up, and then if it's going to Quebec, then I guess we'll be over in Quebec in the morning. Stop somewhere along the way, have a shower. I'd really love to wash the truck, but it's still too cold. Wash the truck when it's this cold, man, you just have nothing but problems. So I'll wait till the temperature gets up above 0. I'm gonna find somewhere to wash my fat ass. Had a good night's sleep last night. Slept at the Husky here in the Sioux. Watched a movie, got to the Husky there about 11 o'clock. Put a movie on the computer there and watched that, and then went to bed. Got up this morning, went in, had some toast and coffee. Got my numbers and came over here. Been here since. Not too bad. I'm just waiting for this guy in front of me. There's a guy in the bay now. He's a flatbedder. So he's got a chain and tarp inside because he's not allowed to go outside with the coils until I got the tarps on. So I'm just waiting for him to get finished so I can pull in and put my second coil on. Then we'll be out of here. By the way, hi Nene. I know I already talked to you today, but hope you're doing alright. Hope your headache's gone. Nene's still in the hospital. Monday morning, she's been there since Thursday. Still running some tests on her. She is doing better. Wish I could be there with her, but At least she's getting paid for being there. Anyway, I was gonna hook my Sirius up, but my luck, just about the time I get everything out, I gotta pull these little panels off the front of the dash and unscrew the dash and pull the dash out, so I can unplug the antenna wire and plug my FM transmitter in, and then run the wire up and Velcro it to the dash up there. So maybe I'll wait till tonight when I get to wherever I'm going, wherever I get stopped, I'll do that. Still want to take the CB out, put my CB in there with my speaker and stuff. Still got a few things to do. Did a little cleaning this morning when I was sitting there. Got my Swiffer, trusty old hand Swiffer. Them things are great, man. You can Swiffer the dash, get all the dust and everything off while you're driving down the road. like to get a vacuum though. That's the shit about summer, man, or winter time, especially when you do this job. You know, like you're in and out of the truck's full of salt on the outside, just full of it. You know, and then you get outside and drag the shit inside. You know, I like to keep my truck clean too. Like I don't always usually wear boots or anything inside, but don't have much choice when you're going into these steel mills. I gotta have my steel toes on, so when I'm actually driving down the road, I take my boots off, put my slippers on. But I don't walk around in here with my boots on either. That was nice when I had my own truck there. I had hardwood floors. I put in hardwood floors. So easy to keep clean, man. Just wipe it with a rag and some Pine Sol, or not Pine Sol, Lemon Pledge or something like that. It was nice, easy to keep clean. Never wore my boots in the truck when I had my wood floors. Even if you dropped a pen on the floor, it was like real hardwood floors. So if you dropped a pen on it, it would leave an indent. So you had to be careful. It did look nice though, and it was easy to keep clean. By the way, I never really went over much with the truck, did I? It's a 2013 Peterbilt. It's got a Cummins 550, I believe, with the 18 double over. So it's got a big Holland motor, big tranny. This 18 double over comes in really handy when you're loaded heavy. You can split all the bottom gears. So if you're going up a hill, like when I leave SR here, when I get on 17, there's a grade there I got to climb to get up to the light. You know, so when I'm heavy, I can use the bottom gears as split. So it goes low as first. You can actually split the low gear too. So you got like an in-between gear. That's what this little gray button here is for. You know, so it just goes forward and back. Splits that gear. So low and then split. And then when you're shifting into second, you pull it out, go into second. And then you can split all those bottom gears, so it makes it a lot easier for pulling up a hill. I don't usually use them unless I'm loaded though. Get into the high gear. I'll use it once in a while, like for fifth or for sixth. What would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be like 7th and 8th. And then of course when I get into 9, put it in the gear and like split that gear and it puts it in 18. So technically it's 17th gear. Then you split it. It's nice to have. Way better than a 10-speed. You gotta have it when you're hauling heavy. All the bells and whistles in here. Flat screen, radio, CD player, navigation, all the good stuff. 72-inch sleeper, ultra sleeper. double beds, fridge, inverter, all that good stuff. Power everything, windows, locks. And can only do 104 kilometers an hour. That's the speed limit law in Ontario for big trucks. But these roads up here are only 90 kilometer an hour speed limits anyway, so summertime, you don't do much more than that anyway, because so much traffic out here. Everybody's summer vacationing and stuff like that, so it gets pretty busy up here during the summer. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sign off here. Not in a very good mood, as you can tell. So this whole hit my trailer thing's bugging the piss out of me. I just wish the guy would have just said sorry. So that would be done. Sorry about that. Oh, alright, we'll talk to you later when I get rolling here. Or wherever I get stopped next. Have a good one.